For the best liberty-oriented talk 24/7, visit LRN.FM.
You go into Bank of America, who asked for billions of dollars to help them out. You go into Bank of America, in a big place, they have columns of marble, fancy desks, and these guys want us to give them money.
Free Stater Russell Canning has always been pretty good at street theater.
What an adventure we'll have today. We will be successful.
Here he is charging the Concord, New Hampshire Federal Building. And you may remember his 2005 civil disobedience, where he tried to board an aircraft without showing ID or submitting to secondary screening. Well, he had an idea for street theater that I've wanted to see put into action for years. The efficient use of these. No, not spectacles. Mannequins. It's my belief that a good mannequin at a protest is worth 2 humans. Think about it. What is the number one concern that you have when you schedule a protest, if you've ever scheduled one? You're worried that too few people will show up. So let's say you have a protest and 5 people show up. It's not a very good turnout, but it's sure better than nothing. Are you sure, if you could pick between having a 6th person and having one of the 5 bring a mannequin, are you sure you'd really pick the 6th person option? Look at all the advantages of having a mannequin in action at a demonstration. People are more likely to talk about your demonstration. Oh, look at those people. They have a mannequin. Hey, it must be pretty well organized. People passing by are more likely to stop and look at a mannequin than they are to stop and look at you from 2 feet away. Where'd you get this? How much does it cost? Maybe some folks will criticize you for having a mannequin in that spot rather than a real person. Those activists were so low on people they had to use a mannequin. Ha! But now they're talking about you, and otherwise they wouldn't have even mentioned you. New Hampshire Free Staters have owned a mannequin since this idea came out, but unfortunately Santa Claus here was never put to use in a protest. Instead, he ended up facing a firing squad at a firing range. Now, mannequins aren't cheap, but if you just happen to own one or run across one that is, ask yourself, could I put this thing into action for liberty? It can probably hold a sign or flag just as effectively as any of the rest of us. Why don't I do this myself? Well, first, I'm a cheap bastard, but also, I generally don't create protests anymore. I don't bring signs or flags to protests, and I don't wave them. And the reason? It interferes with videotaping. I wish that more of you would schedule more protests. Even if I can't be at them, it gives me an opportunity to make an issue visual. Sending me an email telling me that the House of Representatives is doing something bad in New Hampshire does not help me. Usually. Sending me a video with you and 3 buddies protesting at the State House, that I can work with. And so can the mainstream press sometimes.
Nope, can't do that.
Federal agents on the streets of Keene, New Hampshire. They're investigating reports of an unlicensed radio station said to be broadcasting LRN.FM. So why all the fuss? What is LRN.FM? Well, it's probably not something these agents want you to listen to. It's a 24-hour news talk broadcast, all pro-liberty. A true authoritarian free zone. Tune in at LRN.FM to listen or broadcast their signal. LRN.FM. Feds don't want you to hear them.